What is up? It's Chess Plays Gabe. You already know what it is. It's day 73 of our road to 2000. And guys, we're sitting at 1634 right now. We definitely had a series of unfortunate events yesterday. We're going to try to overcome that today. My opponent plays the English. That is a bad first sign. I really suck against the English. Let's try to play into the old King's Indian defense. And I guess just see what happens. Let's go here. I guess they can immediately push, huh? But then I can just go back. I don't think it's that bad. Let's go. Well, they stopped me from going here, which is what I like to do. So maybe we just maybe we play c5 here. No, I don't know. I actually have no idea. I really, really need to study this opening. I just have no idea how to play against it. Let's just castle. I'm sure they can easily just push here. And they push a fourth pawn in the center. Wow. That is interesting. I think I have to do something about that before just getting absolutely brutalized. Let's push. If they take and take, they can, of course, push this way as well. And they close the center. Wow. Very, very interesting stuff. Let's go here. And with plans of maybe going here. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I have not had good board vision recently. I've just felt very, I don't know, very out of place in recent chess memory. So we're going to try to rebound from that today. I'm also feeling just a little tired. And I don't know. Caffeine only helps to a certain extent. It really doesn't help with everything. Interesting. If I go takes, no. If I go here, that would just be bad. Takes, takes, and takes. They have 3 attackers on this pawn. I'm trying to figure out a plan here. Here, and I might just have to get rid of this bishop. Also here is a possibility, hitting this knight. But here, if this, what do I do? I'm not sure. I think maybe I just play e6 here. But if they push, takes, takes, then I can go back. All right, let's play e6. I don't think it's a very good move, to be honest, but if they take, I'm probably just going to take with the pawn, which I probably should not have done this. Now, just looking at my pawn structure, I should not have done this. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20. I think this is a bad move. I probably should have even gone here, but no, then they could just take, take, and take. I don't want them to get their knight in immediately like this. I also, I don't know, want to go for something maybe like this. I don't know. Okay, my opponent just ignores it. Now, what if I go here now, though? Takes, takes, and takes. Not ideal, also. I think they want me to go here because it's going to allow them to push, but then I can just go back. So let's go here. Basically say that I can push this pawn. Now I think is the time to push this pawn. They should have probably taken this, to be honest. I mean, okay, so they pushed that pawn. Now that's actually really interesting. I was not expecting that at all. Okay, takes, takes. I don't know. I mean, here, 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 takes, takes. Okay, if I take this way, takes, takes, you can't push. I feel like it's not that bad. Let's let's completely lock up the center here. This looks absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And my opponent is just playing this the right way, just playing it nice and slow. And although here, okay, this bishop is really annoying, but if I can get my knight here, I want to just wait on this move, but if I can get my knight here, that would be good. Let's go king h7. Oh, I just opened up this check. Why did I do that? Yeah, obviously. Okay, I just have to go back. That was terrible. That was terrible of me. I mean, they can't go in here as long as I have this pawn. Oh, but now takes. Oh my god, they could totally have taken that. They could totally have taken that because now they have this. No, now I have to take or something. I don't know. It's already looking very dire. Very, very dire. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's looking really bad. Because if takes, there's just this. There's just this, yeah, this is not good. This is not good at all. I actually have no idea what to do in this position. Like, okay, maybe I just go here. I don't know. I'm just trying to avoid this fork. They should definitely take. I don't know what they're waiting on here. Takes is definitely a good move. Yeah. So we're going to take back. And they do go there. And now their knight is just there forever. Super cool. Yeah, I'm not feeling great about this, guys. I won't lie. Are they going to take? Man, I really need to learn the English. I really need to learn the English. I mean, every time an opponent plays the English against me, I just fold immediately. And actually, I guess I can go here, but that's like my only bet. Yeah, I think I have to go here. This is like a really crunchy, terrible position. They're probably just going to take this. In which case, I feel like I should almost take with the king to keep this defended. Like two ways. I'm going to take with the king. And now I could even go here. I mean, I think my opponent waited a little bit too long, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, but now I can go here. And that is definitely... I mean, that's definitely what I wanted to do. I actually wanted them to take so I could take, but... Okay, so if I allow them to take now, takes. Still not even that bad, but I think I want to... I don't know, get rid of this bishop. Do I want to get rid of the bishop? I don't know. I think I want to actually stay. Maybe I even go here. Or, okay, there's opportunities for my knight to get back into the game. If I go here, let's slide my queen over and basically say, okay, if you want to take, I'm going to take with my knight hitting this. And of course you can just push the pawn. Wow, they go there. That's interesting. Okay, I mean, fair enough, I guess. I feel like I should try to trade this off as fast as possible, because I really don't know what's about to happen. Takes. They have to take with the queen. Let's just go here. And then maybe take with the king. I mean, my king has moved around far too much. There's also this, but I just had... Yeah, wait, there was this tactic. No, it wasn't really. Wasn't really a thing, was it? Okay, well, here they have to take with the queen. So I feel like I should do this. And then maybe I should just do this. And now I'm still defending this twice. This doesn't really have any moves. This needs to come out to... Okay. Yeah, I will take that with my knight, though. You gotta understand, I'm very happy to do that. Very happy to do that, my good sir. And now we're slowly starting to equalize, I feel like. I feel like I was in a terrible position, but I don't know if my opponent was able to completely take advantage. Here, and now my knights are back in the game. Yeah, but I can just go here. You can't go here, so... That's really weird. Why would you play that move? I'm going to go here. The whole idea was to go here and just have control of this file. Of course, you can go here, but then I can go like something like this. I mean, if you allow my... Yeah, your bishop has to just back up. Back up! And then, yeah, now there's potential tactics of this, and then here I can go here. And... I don't know. It's not going to do too much. You can just move, but it is something. No. You couldn't because, well, yeah, no. I would just have to take. I don't know. There's definitely stuff. There's definitely stuff happening. I don't know if I think my opponent misplayed this a little bit. Okay, so they go all the way back. Fair enough. But now this definitely justifies this move. And we're going to play it. And then here, right, so they go there. Is there any ideas of like this? I don't think so. But I can still block. Okay, if I go here and you block, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? I can just go back, I guess. No, because then takes, yeah. And then I'm just basically waiting for this square to open up. Or do I go here? Because that allows my queen to get in. Yeah, this is really weird, but I'm actually going to play knight g to f6. And then I'm going to play this. Of course, they can just push. So maybe that's not actually a good idea. Here, still can't play because of this. Yeah, so they just start pushing pawns. I mean, but I can push this pawn. No, I can't. The queen protects. Okay, well, I mean, here. What does that do, though? It doesn't do anything. Ay. This is a very, very difficult position. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. All right, I'm just going to go back, and if they take, I'll take. I mean, it's fine, but it's definitely not what I wanted. Now, if they go here, I'll just take. I kind of have to. I don't know, guys. Yeah, so they take that way. Let's take with the knight. And now I'm just not sure how to move my pieces without losing a piece, you know? Like, this is super weak. This pawn is super weak. Okay, but now I can go here. Now, this is a weird move. This is kind of one of those I don't know where to move moves, you know? I don't really see the intention here. Okay, let's go. Let's push this pawn, and let's take, and then let's push. Yeah, my knight is just not doing a good job. Okay, yeah. Oh, I see there might be... No. There's none of this because I can just move back. Yeah, but what if I push? Takes. You're forced to take. And then I can take this way. Takes. I don't love it. Or do I? I don't know. I kind of like it, actually. No, you just move out of the way, though. All right, let's move back. There's no tactics. I mean, this knight has stayed in the same place the entire game. And the whole idea is that this is a weak pawn that I'm trying desperately to target. They don't want to take it. But what if I go here? Then you're forced to move back, or to move away, right? Now you're forced to undefend this pawn. So I think my opponent just made a mistake. So they go there. And now if I take, is there any of this? No, because I can just go... Oh, maybe there still is this. Here, check. I take, they take. But then I have ideas. I don't know. Like, I'm looking at this move. It looks fancy, but I don't think it actually does anything. Because, yeah, here, check takes. Okay. Oh, no, so they're just letting me take that? You're just letting me take your bishop? I mean, I'll take it, and then I'll go here. And now what? You have tempoing moves, for sure. But... now I'm up a pawn. I'm just up a clean pawn. Yeah, this, but I have this here, and there's got to be a way out of this, right? Let's go check. And now let's go here. And your queen can't really do anything here. Okay, yeah, you're blocking off the spaces for my knight. That makes perfect sense, but... here to go here. I guess there's like this, which is a little bit menacing, but it doesn't really do anything. And then I'm constantly attacking this pawn, so your queen actually cannot move from this from the defense of this pawn. And they do play this move. They want to go for this check, but does it do anything? Oh, maybe it does. No, I can take. Okay, so I cannot take this pawn because I can take this knight. But, okay, maybe I go here. Takes. Okay, maybe I just have to play like this move. Because if you go check, I take. I don't know if they're seeing that my queen is defending. They did not see that my queen is defending. That's tough. Wow, I definitely got out of a jam there. That was not well played by me at all in the opening. But we actually had 4 great moves, so you know what? I'm not going to question it. You know what they say, and by they, I mean me, win or lose. It's time to look at this graph. All right, let's look at this graph. By the way, we're playing against Din Chess Alex 1605 from Russia. Yeah, so I was just very like losing here for a while. I did play with a 79.1% accuracy. My opponent played with a 71.9, so we're kind of reverse here. Played like an 1850, and really the defining moment of the game was this blunder right here. Yeah, which allowed me to push my pawn. So it was good that I saw that. But let's run through this. Again, I'm really not good against the English. I need to learn these moves a lot more. Okay, this is actually all book. Wow. Okay, I guess I do know the English. What am I talking about? Yeah, this push is good, and then this is just a complete mistake. Yeah, I was supposed to play e6 early on, and I just refused to play e6, and now after playing a6, the move is b5. But then I played e6. Yeah, my opponent should have just taken. I should have taken. My opponent should have taken, and I should have taken. And instead I lock off the position, and yeah, this is just I mean, why go here? Why even go here? Makes no sense. Allows my opponent to get in, and then they finally take. Yes, they go here, but yeah, I have this nice kind of knight maneuver to get rid of the knight, and it is best to take with the king here. Very nice, very good. And then yeah, this mistake just because I can come in with my bishop. Yeah, I was just supposed to take. I don't really know why I didn't. I was supposed to take again. And they were supposed to take, and then I take in response, and I'm still supposed to take, but I kind of liked my knight on this square, although, to be fair, later in the game, it just didn't really do anything on that square, so yeah, this is also a weird move. Like, this to me is almost like an inaccuracy or maybe a mistake, because it's just free tempo in the same way that, like, my king moving up to that square and getting tempoed is the same thing. And, yeah, this is, I mean, my knights are just dancing around. My knights are just absolutely dancing around. And this is a mistake because of what? Because of takes, and that's it. Okay. So it's really just a bad structure, I guess. And my opponent did not take advantage of it. They're still supposed to take because now I can push, and then I win this pawn. And in an endgame like this, where it's 2 minor pieces and a queen, like, the pawns are very, very, very important. So I chop off the bishop, which is the right idea, and then I go here, which is also the right idea, and then I give this check, which is also the right idea. Knight comes to h7, and then f6, and I'm just kind of marching in. This is a mistake. I should have just moved my king over, but yeah, okay, so this is kind of the same idea. I was like, I need a waiting move that. Although, what about like this? You know, like this looks scary. This looks scary, except it's a check, so obviously no. I should have thought about that. But yeah, that would have just blundered the entire game. But now I'm completely winning, and then I kind of give up some of my advantage, but then there's this check, and then I just take. And opponent resigns. Of course, takes. I would just be completely winning here. I have 6 connected pawns here, 2 passed pawns in the middle of the board. My knight's coming in, it's going to go here, it's going to gobble all the pawns, and it's going to be a good time. These arrows are not a good representation of that, but you get the point. Yeah, wow, interesting game. Maiden 16 is on the board. I totally would have found that, guys. I don't know. I got to do some more theory on the English, but it's good to know. It is good to know that I was playing all the right moves here. I mean, I just have to like not be afraid of these 4 pawns coming into the center of the board. It's a very scary looking situation, and e6 early on is the move. I think I'm going to try to remember that for later games. But there you go. There you have it. That's the game of chess. Sometimes you feel terrible in the opening and still end up winning because tactics. But that'll do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, please make sure to come back tomorrow because I will be right here. This has been Chess Plays Gabe, the channel where I get absolutely demolished in chess or sometimes occasionally win, like today, where we played against the English and we still won. It's definitely one of my pain points, that and the Sicilian. But let's see what we can do tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Be good today. Go do something fun. Go to the park. It's starting to get warm again, guys. It's starting to get warm. The sun is out. The breeze is on our faces. My face is still very pale from the harsh winter. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. See ya. See ya. Bye-bye.